Hello and greetings to everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kuang Yong. So the research that I'm going to propose for you is the development of electronic module for the concept development of high school students in quantum physics. So what's the reason that inspired me to develop this electronic module? So before that, let's proceed to our introduction first. Quantum physics is well introduced by Ministry of Education in 2017 in the physics syllabus of the secondary school in Malaysia, and it is also well introduced in the MPM, which is the Malaysian Examination Council, so in 2012. And the topic that is introduced to the students were the fundamental principles regarding the quantum physics, which is the quantum theory of light and also its interaction with matter. Time goes, so there is a controversy by saying that quantum physics is considered as a difficult topic that for the secondary school students to comprehend with. So this is due to its microscopic behavior that cannot be seen through the naked eyes. So Malaysia actually faced the challenge in integrating the STEM education with this concept, so due to the unacceptance of students towards the photonic education. Eventually, students begin to lose the interest in learning the quantum physics. According to the several past research in quantum physics, the traditional factors is believed to be the main factors that cause the conceptual difficulties in students. So teachers also fail to convey this concept due to lack of its application to overcome the understanding in quantum physics. So there was several research has been done. So the first one is the constructivism theory has been used to overcome the understanding of quantum physics by actively engage the students using the Inquiry 5E model. This model can engage students based on their prior knowledge of understanding. The conceptual understanding is believed can be improved by using the interactive media such as simulation. Based on simulation, visualization has been generated. Therefore, here come with a research gaps by saying that the learning media such as the simulation is necessary for the conceptual change in students in learning quantum physics through the quantum experiments in the virtual environments. Next, so development of electronic module using the Inquiry 5E models is necessary for the conceptual change in quantum physics for students. Comes with our research objective. So first of all, the need analysis is necessary to be conducted in order to obtain the opinions from the teachers and students whether to develop the electronic module as their learning materials in the classroom session. So the second objective is to develop the electronic module using the Inquiry 5E model, so where the SAM model is the framework of the whole research. So the third objective, which is to obtain the expert consensus by evaluating whether this electronic module is valid or not to be used in the classroom session. In terms of the theoretical frameworks, so constructivism as a main learning theory that is used in these electronic modules is believed to help students in developing the new knowledge based on their prior understanding. So Inquiry 5E cycle as the framework of this electronic module allows students to enhance their understanding in quantum physics. This is because that 5E model is believed that to allow students to think critically and has a deeper understanding in this topic with the use of the interactive learning media such as the simulation enhance more the understanding of students in these topics. In terms of the conceptual frameworks, so SAM model has been divided into three phases. So the first phase is regarding the preparation phase where the need analysis of the students and teachers were conducted to obtain the opinions on the needs of the electronic module in the teaching and learning session. Next goes to the design phase, and the prototype has been developed and reviewed continuously. So going to the development phase where the evaluation of the electronic modules has been conducted. So in this all of the phase, so Inquiry 5E model as the main framework of the electronic module has been developed and improved the inclusion of the interactive learning media. Basically, this research employed the design-based research with the mixed method approach. So in terms of the qualitative findings, this is to get the deeper insight on the teachers towards the needs of the electronic module in teaching and learning session. In terms of the quantitative findings, this is to gain the need analysis of students and at the same time to gain the expert consensus based on the statistical evidence. Once the data has been collected, so first of all, the need analysis that is obtained from students has been analyzed using the descriptive analysis where the percentage and mean has been presented as a result. The need analysis that obtained from teachers so is analyzed using the Huberman and Mouse reduction analysis where the keywords that has been mentioned from each teachers has been summarized. In order to gain the results from the expert consensus for the evaluation towards the electronic module, so the data has been analyzed using the fuzzy Delphi approach where the threshold value and also the percentage of agreement has been obtained. To answer the first research question, where the electronic module is needed to be included in the teaching and learning session or not. So in terms of students accept the usefulness of the electronic module, so the rest of the criteria such as the ability of using computer, the use of learning medias, and also the student's opinion has gained a moderately high mean value. So in terms of the teacher's opinion, both of the criteria such as the attitudes and also the readiness has gained the high agreements from teachers. So which means that the electronic module is necessary to be included inside the teaching and learning session. To answer the second research question, basically Inquiry 5E model has become a main framework to develop the electronic module where each of the content that is included inside the learning module with the creation of the interactive simulations, video, images has been arranged using the framework of the Inquiry 5E model continuously. Here comes with the example of the several pages of the electronic module. So where the content, activity and assessment has been arranged based on the framework of the Inquiry 5E model. Basically, students able to interact with the simulation in order to gain a more conceptual understanding based on this concept. Here comes with the example of a simulation that has been included inside the electronic module. Basically, students can access this simulation or the virtual experiments by accessing this electronic module. So once the data has been collected, so students able to record down all of the data through the hard copy of a workbook. So the workbook and also the electronic module can be accessed interchangeably using the QR code that has been prepared inside the workbook of the photoelectric effect. To answer the third research question, in order to allow the expert consensus to be fall on accepted regions, the threshold value must be less than or equals to 0.2 and also the group consensus percentage must be more than or equals to 75%. So this electronic module has been structured in terms of the objective, criteria, format and language, module usefulness, and also the module presentation. So it can be seen that based on the tables, all of the criteria actually falls at the 0.2 of the threshold value and also above of the 75%. So which means that all of the experts actually agreed of this development of the electronic module, which is it is valid to be used in the teaching and learning session. In terms of implication of this research, So basically, electronic module allow the student to be actively participated in the learning activities. So secondly, the use of the electronic module, so basically able to create the positive and conducive environments to allow the students to be more actively participated in the classroom learning. So next, electronic module is believed to help to increase the academic performance in physics education. Students also will gain a more interest in learning physics, so this is well aligned with the STEM education. A future recommendation of this research will require a broader sampling and also the population where the teachers and also the students with a diverse background to gain opinions on the need analysis on the electronic module. So secondly, the electronic module must be test the effectiveness on students so that to measure whether this electronic module is effective or not to increase the academic performance of students towards the learning in these topics. Once the student has been tested with this electronic module, so the students' consensus and also the feedback must be obtained in order for the further improvement of the electronic module. All for my presentation. Thank you.